joined by Sandy with Care & Share, and we are standing right in front of all the hundreds of toys packed up that we're about to take to the schools. Sandy, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for doing this for these children. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, and as you can tell, we're a little chilly because we're about to set out, but we've got our shaw jackets on and Sandy's ready to go and deliver. But Sandy, tell us, what has the turnout been from this year's Shaw Toy Tree?
These gifts are absolutely amazing. There are some very big gifts. We were trying so hard to make sure we're splitting them up between boys and girls, but the quality is amazing. Again, I want to thank everyone at Shaw because I know you were a big part of this. You collected from the staff, you bought the gifts, the city came in, all the public put in gifts, and we have well over 600 gifts in these piles, and I love your red sleigh that's going to deliver these toys to the children.
Santa's little elves over here.
Santa's little elves, yeah.
Absolutely. And Sandy, so now that the final number has come in, is it everything you expected and more, or what? How do you feel about those?
Every year gets more and more amazing. The quality of the gifts is something else, and it's just such a great feeling. Everybody here had fun packing up these gifts, and wow, look at this, and holy smokes, and yeah, it's just amazing. Every year is bigger and better. This is our 7th year. Wow. That's a lot of toys.
That is a lot of toys. It's a lot of happy children at Christmas.
It's a lot of sharing and caring.
It's a lot of sharing and caring. You've got that backwards.
No, I got you,
my friend. She's making fun of me because I always mix the two up. So Sandy, tell us now that this is kind of wrapping up, what is our next step with Care & Share in the works?
Well, normally this is not something Care & Share does, but we're the partner. You guys came up with this great idea, so you came through us. I found the schools and the children, and so we're just sort of the middleman, and what a great job to have. But what I also want to thank Saskatoon for is all the help we got on the holiday lunches. We just finished feeding 6,000 children a hot turkey dinner in 6 days in 18 schools. And every chef in Saskatoon, 18 chefs, cooked the meal for us. First Bus delivers the food for us, and all our wonderful mentor companies that are married to each of these schools served. And that was fabulous. I'm so glad it's over. It's very stressful. I want to make sure every school gets their meal. So we did that. But we also have programs like yoga and bowling. We're starting 600 kids in a bowling program. Every school gets this yoga program, 3 classes, 8 times, 8 weeks.
Wow.
We have soccer. We have a dignity fund, and that's a big one. If you ever want to helping our dignity fund, where we buy items of necessity for children. Kids are coming to school without coats. They just move here from another country. They have no idea what our winters are like. So we buy coats, we buy shoes, we buy underwear, we buy personal hygiene items. So the Dignity Fund is big. We want every kid to feel important in school and not be embarrassed. So that's a big one. And check our website. We got lots of programs. It's all good.
Tons of stuff happening with Care & Share. And that brings us to the volunteers that help do all this amazing stuff. So how does it feel to see all these volunteers come out at each of those lunches, the volunteers here today delivering these toys? How does that make you feel?
I have a great job. I love it. What people do for other people in this city is great. And then, so we'll go to the schools, and these schools are going to thank me. And I'm thinking, I didn't do anything. You guys did it all. But I get the thanks, and I love it. The amount of people, and all you have to do is ask. You have to ask for help, and people will give it to you. And it's not just writing a check. We have our first-year nursing students help children in 2 of our schools read. Reading is so important. You can't do anything if you can't read, and some of them don't speak English, and some don't have parents who speak English. So getting those 30 students into those schools and sitting down with the kids, that's important. You can write a check, but spending your time in a school and interacting with them and giving them a new friend, that's really important, and we have a lot of people who do that.
Absolutely amazing stuff happening here today, and amazing stuff happening all holiday season and longer, the entire year. So Sandy, we're about to head out and deliver these toys, and how excited are you right now?
Well, I know the schools are excited because They know they've already got their families picked out. They know their families. They know who needs these gifts, and I think what they're going to do is have the mums and dads come in and help and let them choose what they want to give to their children, take them home, wrap them so that it's not a surprise for them also. So we really want to give dignity to our parents. They're trying really hard to make Christmas special for their kids, but you guys are going to help make Christmas special for the parents too, and that's really big.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sandy.
Thank you very much. This is great. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to everyone out there. So as we head out, we're going to meet some schools and give out all these gifts. But these kids are not the only ones having a dream come true this year. As Simon Hyatt shows us, there's a local man who has an Olympic dream to hurry hard, but he needs your help.